Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a first impression, and I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but I'm very excited about this one because I finally got my hands on this. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this. So why I'm so hyped up about this is because it is so cheap. I just need to check how cheap it was again. I can't remember. This is $13 at Farmers. Oh my god, when I saw it there, I was buzzing. Because I always go to the Wet n Wild like little stall thing in Farmers and check, and it's just never been there. And the one time I was just like, oh, I'll just check and have a little look. It was there. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try it. So what the hype is all about is A, it is so cheap and affordable, and B, it has been said to be a dupe or a duplicate of a YSL foundation. And for those of you who don't know, YSL is a very fancy beauty brand. The foundation that it is supposedly a dupe for is worth $101. So that is very expensive foundation. Like, I've got high-end foundation, but it is nowhere near that price at all. So I'm so excited to see how this is. And as you can see, I'm very pale, so I've got it in, hopefully it was the palest shade they had, and this is in the shade Soft Ivory, so I hope it's pale enough to match me because I'm at my whitest and oh god, I'm struggling. But anyway, we're going to try it with this because the only other pale foundation I've been using at the moment is the Born This Way in the colour Snow, and that's really nice. Like, it's good, it's nice, but it'd be really nice to see some other really good foundations that I can wear when I'm pale as well. And so if this goes well, then I'll definitely purchase another one for when I'm tan. So I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to wear this for the whole day, and I'll keep you updated throughout the day on how the wear is going. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime one side of my face because that's what I'd normally wear with my foundation. So I'm going to prime it with one side of my face to see if it makes a difference or if it actually doesn't even matter, like the sides are the same. But so I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere, and this is nice, it just gives a nice little glow on your face. And I'm going to do it on my right side of my face, so I'll just try and keep it on this side. And so previously the only thing I've got on my skin is moisturizer, just a hydrating moisturizer that I put on every morning. So that's the only other thing that's on my skin at the moment, and obviously I've washed it as well. So let's have a look. So it comes in this nice little kind of like glass bottle. It's actually pretty classy looking for something so cheap. So yeah, and it is, if you're all about this, you'll love it. It is cruelty free, so it is a vegan foundation, so that's very helpful. So let me read what it says on the back. It says, goodbye flashback, helps eliminate white particle reflection. Okay, let's see how this goes. So I'm going to open it, and it's got this sort of like kind of applicator thing, which is kind of weird. I've never seen it in one of like a foundation I've ever had before, so this will be interesting. And also I've heard, like, from watching other videos, and this is also what the YSL foundation has as well, is a little applicator thing like this, so that's what also makes it very similar. Yeah, so it just comes out like that, and so I'll just apply that to my face. So I'm just gonna just dip that in. I'm just going to mark it along over my face, and we'll see if I need any more. It feels nice. It kind of smells like it has a smell to it, which is interesting. So I've just put it all over my face, and today I'm going to be going in with my new XO Beauty Beauty Blender. So this is the first time for this one too, so let's see how well. All I've done is I've just put it under water to make sure it gets nice and big, rinse, like squeeze it so all the water comes out, and it's ready to go. So it's just a bit damp, so I'm just going to dab that all over my skin. so far so good. Like, I'm pretty impressed with the colour, because normally I'm like, I have to have the palest shade, and when I went onto the Wet n Wild site, this, like, the Soft Ivory wasn't their palest shade. They've got like 2 or 3 other shades before this that are lighter, so I'm quite impressed actually, because I used to like find it such a struggle to find a pale foundation that would suit me. Okay, so that's just that one applicator, and it's pretty nice. Like, it's got a nice finish to it. It doesn't feel cakey. Like, I could totally just wear this one coverage, but I want a little bit of a fuller coverage today, which I always say. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on, especially around my cheeks, and a little bit more up here. And the Beauty Blend is really blending it out nicely. I really like it. Just like bouncing it on my skin. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, so my first observation is that the prime side, that the foundation is actually kind of like sitting on my skin a lot nicer. Like, it's almost like kind of soaked into my skin nicer. Whereas the side without the primer, it's kind of like almost just sitting on my skin. Like, it's not really, oh, it's weird. Like, it's actually kind of sitting on my hairs, because I haven't actually like gotten rid of my peach fuzz in a while, so it's like fully grown back, but I feel like it's really highlighting my hair on my face, and it's just kind of sitting on it. But I mean, that's just the prime side. The prime, like, it's the unprimed side, but the prime side looks really nice. I really like it. So interesting. Try and just blend it out a bit more. Okay, so that's a little bit interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like the primer kind of filled in my pores, and yeah, I don't know, the other side's just not sitting as nicely. Okay, well, so now that I've applied this, it is now 8:20 in the morning. I'm going to continue getting ready, full face of makeup. I'll get back to you after I've applied all my makeup, and we'll go from there. Catch you soon. So I've fully finished my makeup. Got everything on except lips, but we'll deal with that soon. And so I'm going to go get on with my day for like the next few hours, and then I'll come back. When I come back, I'll let you know at what time. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I've freshly done my makeup. You know how I talked about the side that didn't look like it was taking to the makeup as well? It looks a lot better once I put the rest of my makeup on. So it's not really that noticeable now with powder and everything on. But yeah, I think the foundation, first impression from like so far, it's actually a really nice foundation. It's quite tacky when you put it on. Kind of feels a bit tacky, but I think it's a really nice, like, medium, like, buildable coverage, and it's actually quite, like, I don't know, quite a dewy looking foundation. Like, it just looks really nice. I really like it so far, so let's see how it wears throughout the day, because that's like a huge thing for me. Like, if it doesn't last throughout the day, then why would I risk looking like shit halfway through my day? Like, that sucks, because you start off like with a bang and then you just go bleh. That's not what we want. We want to keep it consistent and see how it wears. So I'll come check back in with you some point soon. Cool, see ya. Hey guys, so I'm back and it is 12:40. So I put it on, let me work this out. Put it on about 8:20, 4 hours and 20 minutes ago. So this is it for 4 hours and 20 minutes ago. It is still looking pretty fresh. And what have I been doing? I haven't been doing too much, and nothing intense. Did do a bit of Just Dance at work with some of the kids, and I did have some of the kids say at work that it looked like I had no makeup, but I had mascara and lipstick on. So I'm like, maybe that means it's kind of got like that, I don't know if it's flawless or just looks like nice and natural looking. It's not cakey, which is good. But then another person said it looks like I've just got foundation on and lipstick. So I think that's also another kind of like natural, like flawless. It's not cakey, it doesn't look over the top, like it just looks really nice and natural, and I think it's great because I think I'm so stoked with the color match for me. Like it just looks so good, and that's something I really struggle with. So far so good. 4 hours and 20 minutes into it, and it's still looking pretty good. So far so good, loving it so far. So I'll check in with you later. It'll be dark, so the lighting will be shitty, but I'll give you still what I think. Don't know what you'll be able to see, but we'll try. Okay, see you soon. Hey guys, so it is now 6:10 at night. So I've now had it on for like nearly 10 hours, so just under 10 hours. And I have to say, it has lasted pretty well. Kind of hard to see in this horrible lighting, but it's just the best I could do. So I'll just give you my observation of what I can see. It stayed on pretty well. Like it hasn't overly faded. It's still quite dewy, but I think it's just gotten a little bit oily in like, you know, like the T-zone. So in here around my nose, it's kind of gone a bit, and on my chin. But for the most part, it's lasted really well, which I am so stoked with, and it means I will totally be using this again and again and again. Like so well worth it. Like this foundation was $13. Like how? That is amazing. And for what it does, it is incredible. So totally recommend this foundation. I will totally be also getting a tan foundation color for myself as well for when I'm tan, so I can have that option as well. I will just say, like, I didn't put any setting spray on at all. The only thing I had on was the primer on this prime side, and which has lasted really well. I'd probably say, you know, when I first put on the foundation that it didn't look like it was sitting, like soaking into my skin as well as the primed side. Once I put the makeup on, it was fine, and I think now it still looks fine. Like it's not a huge difference, but I think I would definitely just stick with the prime side because I think it just looks a lot more smoother and just a little bit more flawless than the other side. But and I mean, most of the times I would be wearing setting spray, so that'll keep the colour and hopefully would help with the T-zone area as well. So all in all, 10 out of 10. This foundation, get yourself some of this. It is hard to get. Just keep persevering, and hopefully you'll find it in one of your farmers stores or online. Go onto Wet n Wild online. Oh my god, just gonna throw it away. But yes, have loved it. So we'll definitely be using it again. Cool. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and comment down below if you have any questions or just want to comment about this foundation. Go for it. Thank you for watching. Bye.